We've been talking through active weather pretty much all Monday night here at the Weather Network, getting you ready on your Tuesday. I'm Weldon along with you. Let's start in the prairies because it was an active one, and we will continue to see the risk for those thunderstorms to spark up through Tuesday. Small hail, heavy rainfall all throughout the south, and even some temperatures coming down because this cold front has continued to descend and usher in some cooler temperatures. But I want to show you what it looked like to be driving through. I gotta say, we are not going to see that kind of precipitation in through BC, and especially for the interior for the next 7 days. This is through your Tuesday, but by Friday, conditions will start to improve for the coast. That is for sure. Let's take it to Chrissy outside with this report. Now, I don't know if you noticed that in there too, there was quite smoky skies in through there, and that smoke will continue to linger into the beginning of our week. A southwest flow will make conditions much better for Friday for the coast. In through Ontario, it was an active one for sure, especially on Friday. Environment Canada has come back with us 2 tornadoes confirmed, 1 EF1 tornado, 1 EF2 tornado. We did see some damage, and that was to the north there near Huntsville and Cottage Country. High pressure building in for southern Ontario for Tuesday. If you're a summer lover like me, you're gonna love this because we are going to see a summer-like day on Tuesday, and we are going to have instability for the rest of the week. So if you can, please, please, please get out and enjoy it. That upper trough lingers from Wednesday all the way until of our next week, and you could have the chance for showers for sure build in throughout your week. Keep that umbrella in the car 100%. Low pressure instability stateside will bring instability for the Maritimes. Unsettled conditions Tuesday afternoon, the morning, and then it will become in an evening style on Tuesday and Wednesday morning. A Newfoundland story departing by the afternoon, expecting around 15 to 25 millimeters for Nova Scotia, and accumulating with what we saw on Monday. We'll see that cumulative forecast 20 to 30 for Newfoundland. Well, those have been your Weather Network headlines. I know it was a nicer day in through the Maritimes today, but do not put your umbrellas away, that's for sure. Low pressure building in from stateside will bring more rain for the south of New Brunswick, Charlottetown and PEI, and Nova Scotia for sure getting into the brunt of it. Let's take a look at the totals, and I want you to keep in mind these aren't just from one storm in through Newfoundland. This is the combination of Monday and the Wednesday story. And this is what we're seeing with that instability stateside for Nova Scotia, 15 to 25 millimeters possible there. And we're also looking at gusty winds, so rainy and gusty, but look at that, it's right off the coast. Cape Breton could for sure get into that, and even parts of Newfoundland, expecting gusts around 40 kilometers per hour with this one. And you know what we're expecting for Tuesday for southern Ontario? I am so happy to tell you this. If you are a summer person, it's gonna be nice. Definitely pack your lunch, eat it outside. It's gonna be sunny, it's going to be warm, it's going to be clear, and that's going to deteriorate through your week. So take advantage of it 100%. That cold front continues to slide by, and upper trough instability is going to bring us some mix up for later. This is what our thunderstorm risk is for Tuesday. Not too bad, no isolated severe areas, but let's take a look in Saskatchewan. We'll continue to see this instability move. This high pressure will squeeze out the atmosphere, wringing out that water, wringing out that potential for storms. Behind it, cooler temperatures, but then we'll start to rebound those temps midweek. So when you see your 7-day forecast in just a minute, you'll see exactly what I mean. For BC, we still have smoke in place. That's right, low visibility. Looks like cloudy skies, and you know better than anyone if you are in BC that it is smoky skies. Special air quality statement in place for sure. And when is this going to change? That's probably the #1 question here. Well, mixed in with this, no precipitation to the south, but we are seeing rain come in for the coast. This is great news. That means that we're having a pattern shift. So for the smoke, for the rain, that ridge is going to track to the east, and we're also going to see those winds change. By Friday, a southwesterly flow, different from the offshore flow, the land to land that we've been experiencing, pushing that smoke out. but those fires continue to burn and BC still in a state of emergency. Now, coming up after your local forecast, we will see our weather story continues over here at the Weather Network, and for you, Amanda Weldon along with you. And let's talk about it. Instability stateside moving into the Maritimes for Tuesday and through the morning. You're going to start to see showers, especially in through Nova Scotia. It's going to become a Newfoundland story throughout the overnight and Wednesday morning, tracking off the coast by Wednesday afternoon. Let's take a look at those totals. This in through Newfoundland will be accumulation with Monday's rainfall as well as Wednesday. And with that system, we could see up to 25 millimeters for Nova Scotia in through Halifax. This upper trough lingers for Wednesday. And that's why Tuesday is the best day to get outside if you are in southern Ontario, because this is moving in from Wednesday to Saturday. Instability and that rain will be a factor for you and in your weather story pretty much all week long. Bring that umbrella with you. Instability in Alberta and a cold front that continues to sink means embedded thunderstorms throughout the beginning of your week. Definitely also bring the umbrella there and your sunscreen later in the week because it's going to clear up really nice. Smoke along the coast and offshore flow continues to reduce visibility along coastal regions, and definitely tough for people to breathe. Still a special weather statement in place. Now, have you ever watched The Wizard of Oz and wondered, could that actually happen? Well, we have the answers right now. Watch this.